So next is the 5 rules to engagement with TUI Deep. You guys ready? I feel like it's a celebrity show.
Oh, wait, am I on? I was on mute. Got you. Ladies and gentlemen and non-binary party people, we have 15 minutes. We're doing HOT's 5 rules to engagement, so let's dive in. I'm not gonna talk at you, I'm gonna talk with you. So right now, look under your chairs, there are 5 rules. Go ahead, look. Do, 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 do. Do. And as you're looking, I'm just letting you know the objectives for this engagement. How can we deliver meaningful experiences that move audiences? How do we engage with multiple audiences on a range of channels? Learn to develop a strategic approach using practical examples from the most successful activations at different types of events. All right, I think we found it. I think we found the 5. Right? Ready? Rule number 1. Who has rule number 1? Wait, name? Heather Rogers, go ahead and open it. What is rule number 1? And I'll mention this, but just to let you guys know, throwback days, do you guys remember passing notes in school and you make the triangles? That's what I did. Right? Remember those? Just a little throwback there. Yeah, we now know who Heather Rogers did not pass notes. She was.
All right. Okay. Rule number 1, forget formulas.
Forget formulas, yes. All right, so don't deliver something run-of-the-mill, right? We as event professionals are constantly just wanting to get it off our to-do list, to check it all off. It's scary, yes, but we're gonna have to forget that. In order to positively impact our industry, we're going to have to take risk. So, with that, you wanna create unique, custom-made experiences that matches the challenges so that you're not just engaging, you're engaging in a way that makes sense for you and your customers, you and your audience, you and everyone that is in the room virtually, hybridly, or in person so that you can connect. That is engagement. Who has rule number 2? Sean over there, what is rule number 2? He's like, mine's already open. All right, what is it? Rule number 2 is?
That's a very long list.
Yeah. Just kidding. I actually gave you my homemade vegan chia seed pudding recipe. I actually don't give that to anyone else, so that's actually your gift. So who really has rule number 2? Yeah, so I am in Los Angeles, based in Los Angeles. It is a organic vegan chia seed pudding recipe that I made during the pandemic because I wasn't going to events and, eating the apps and going to the open bar. I actually had to cook at home. So I found out I liked baking, cooking. Who has number 2? I believe, Julius, that would be you. So one thing, as Julius is opening that list, you asked Julius about just how do we stay engaged when someone's speaking, everyone's on their phones. Rolando even mentioned it. I was on my phone. I'm a millennial. There's different ways you have to understand of people's perspectives, people's experiences when engaging. So yes, you and I are connecting here, but then also when you're tweeting, you're connecting with a different audience. So embrace that as well. And then if anything, experience design knowing those things, knowing that people have their phones attached to their hands at all times.
So, Tui, they tell me here from the director's office that rule number 2 is use entertainment as a keystone to education.
Yes, use entertainment as a keystone to education. So good sales enablement and customer engagement always includes some form of fun and excitement. That reinforces the content and delivers it in an interesting way. And so an example, entertainment, I gave Sean a chia seed pudding recipe. That's fun. That was self-entertainment for me. And then another example would be Splunks. We did an event with cloud data, and it was a virtual event, and so we thought, well, let's literally go in the clouds and do a live event in the sky and have professional skydivers jump out with their phones, and you could see the whole entire thing happening. So you got to really experience that adrenaline rush and being able to jump out of a plane virtually. Like, how amazing is that? Going back to rule number 1 for getting formulas, we did another event with Fastly virtual holiday event in December of 2020, and we decided to make it 24 hours because the whole entire audience and their staff were all over the world. So every single hour was a different virtual experience. And so we went to the Maldives to go shark diving. We went to, San Diego to go skydiving. We were in Mexico with fire dancers. So just think about those things and how you can not limit your mind to think bigger in that way. Number 3, rule number 3, who has it? Oh, and what's your name? Karis, what is rule number 3?
Rule number 3, make each mile of the journey meaningful.
Make each mile of the journey meaningful. So you want to capture the attention of difficult-to-reach prospects and keep them interested with universal human hooks that unite. We were all raised human. That's something we have in common. It's not about wowing them from the start. It's about continuing to delight them with every piece of communication. We have to know this as planners. It's not just when we enter the room for the session, it's all the communication prior, it's the communication after, it's all that engagement. So really think about what your attendees are going through. So some examples that are both virtual and in person is welcome attacks. A bunch of you, as you came in the door for the session, I said hello, I learned your name, and so that instantly, that using each other's names, our identity, is a big part of connecting, of engaging, right? So then, let's see, who has number 4? McKenna got number 4!
Hi everyone, I'm McKenna. Nice to meet everybody. Let's see.
She's gonna be my boss one.
Okay, rule number 4, meet your audience where they are.
Meet your audience where they are. The example I'm going to use is our Dell Tech Rally mobile trucks that we literally met the audience where they were. And these two don't know it yet, but I'm gonna put them on the spot because we here at Hot, we like to keep everything nice and always a surprise. So Liz, Nicole, can you explain about what meet your audience where they are means?
So everybody is experiencing a different experience, honestly. So wherever you are in the world, maybe you are time zones, so meeting them with an experience that's going to match what's happening. If you've got a global team, thinking about that experience being an evening happy hour for your American team is not that happy hour for the rest of the world. So think about that. Also, with the Dell Tech Rally program, that was a physical meet them where they are. So corporations are not open again for us to go in and do things in the offices with them. But if we can take the truck and do something in an area, gather people in an outdoor safe space, and we can physically meet them where they are and their comfort level and COVID safety protocols. So it's really taking your content and taking your necessity of the world and putting them together to create an experience for everyone.
Yes, Nicole?
Think of it from a content, more of a sales aspect is meet your audience where they are, not where you want them to be. And so they might not need that for you to force the content of what you need them to buy or anything like that. If you can use your content to connect with them where they are instead of what you'd like them to purchase or learn about you or see these benefits of anything else, if you can be giving and selfless in that moment, then they'll work with you forever.
Love that. Rule number 4. All right. And so, who has number 5? And you are?
My name is Melinda.
Melinda.
Number 5 is embrace experimentation.
Yes. Don't shrink away from a great idea just because it's new or different. We are all about templates. We need to break the mold. Is it going to take more time? Yes. But this is why our industry is so creative, so innovative, hence being at the Event Innovation Lab. So, lasting impression requires big, bold moves that haven't been made before. A big vulnerable moment is this whole day. This is not how I typically do presentations, but I wanted to challenge myself. I knew the audience, the caliber, the speakers. I was like, damn it, I'm going after Julius. He's on engagement with me. All right, let's see how we can do this. And so, one of the things that I asked you guys as you came in is how do you want to feel during this? You said inspired, lighthearted, connected, educated. You came to learn, energized. I like this one. Re-energized. Mark, you said reassure. Eric, you didn't know, and I hope you'll figure it out. And so, let's do a big recap. 5 rules of engagement. Heather, you had number 1. What was it? Forget formulas. Julius, where is he? He has number 2. Did he already walk out? All right, yes. Number 3, Karis. Awesome. McKenna, number 4. And Belinda, number 5. Yes. Thank you. Sean, do you want to read the recipe? No. Ain't nobody got time for that. I got 15 minutes. Oh, it's already on Twitter? You guys, Mike. I love that. Actually, you guys, my personal friends will get actually mad because they, for years, have been asking for this recipe, and I haven't been giving it. I don't give it to them. But you guys are my close friends now. I just want to thank you guys on engaging, giving this opportunity to engage with you. Again, my name is 2E Deep, like the number 2, letter E. There's a lot of acronyms after my name. But I hope you enjoyed this. If you did not, then my name is Will Curran with Endless Events. Thank you.